This soldier was tied to a stone by his teammate. The teammate slapped him and warned him not to shout. Then the teammate placed a grenade under Vasily's head, pulled out the safety pin, and left quickly. Despite Vasily's continuous begging for mercy, he was heartlessly abandoned. Before long, Vasily attracted a pack of hungry wolves. They rushed up and started biting Vasily's thighs. While Vasily was struggling, the grenade rolled down from the stone. Just as it blew the wolves away, a group of Afghan women came. Looking at the soldier tied to the rock, the women thought of their relatives who had died horribly. Driven by anger, they bent down to pick up stones from the ground, planning to avenge their loved ones. Just then, local guerrilla fighters arrived. They stopped the women from carrying out the act of violence and rescued Vasily, taking him back to their camp. Vasily hadn't expected that as a prisoner, he would actually be treated well. They lit a fire and shared their only food with him. The other soldiers looked on with longing eyes. Vasily was moved. He volunteered to repair their damaged rocket launcher. In return, the guerrilla leader's eyes lit up, especially after hearing how Vasily had been abandoned by his comrades. He immediately invited him to join their group to plan together and find ways to fight their common enemy. Because of Vasily's joining, they quickly came up with a new strategy: to ambush the enemy tanks on their route and launch a surprise attack. But they were soon discovered and came under heavy fire, unable to harm the enemy at all. The guerrillas didn't give up. They kept chasing the tank with the rocket launcher, but they were too slow. The distance between them and the tank grew wider. Suddenly, Vasily grabbed the charging leader, pointed at tracks on the ground, and told him the enemy tank's engine was failing and couldn't run fast. He suggested taking a shortcut to catch up, then turned and ran up the higher ground. The leader followed closely. Soon they caught up with the tank. The tank commander, enraged, kept shelling and firing at them. But he forgot that Vasily had once been an excellent tank soldier. Vasily knew the tank and its machine gun had limited angles and couldn't hit them at this height, so they rushed on, reaching the tank's route ahead of time and setting an ambush. But Vasily hesitated, unable to really attack his former comrades. The leader was anxious, urging him again and again to fire. Vasily's hiding spot was quickly discovered and came under heavy bombardment. The last bit of softness in Vasily disappeared under the ruthless fire. He set up the rocket launcher, aimed at the tank, and fired decisively, taking his revenge.